Hello guys and welcome to the review of my laptop, which is an Acer 4820TG. It's an Aspire Timeline X. Its model number is 4820TG. So let's begin the review. Firstly guys, let me show you the features of this laptop, all the features of this laptop and its configuration. It has good sounding speakers. I mean, they're decent sounding for any laptop. They don't have bass, as is the case with many laptops. The speakers are really good considering laptop range. The headphone output is also very good. I mean, I use extra bass headphones and it really serves me well. The keyboard is good, but there are some problems with it, which I'll tell you in later parts of the video. The battery life is really nice. The battery, like, it lasts for around 5 hours for me, 4 to 5 hours for me, depends on what you do. There is also a memory SD card slot, and I think you can also put a memory stick Pro Duo inside that, but you'll need an adapter for that. My laptop has a Core i5, has Windows 7, and it has HD 5650 Radeon graphics with 1 GB DDR3 memory. For gaming, this will suffice for medium to high settings for gamings, but if you really need all games in high settings, you'd rather go with a DDR5 graphics memory and buy one of the HP laptops if you're that into gaming. Buy this if you're low on budget. The DVD drive, I've got a DVD burner, and the DVD button is right here. This is the power saver button. These are the shortcuts which you have to press along with the function key. This is the sound shortcuts. This is the brightness shortcuts. The mouse pad is really nice and comfortable. It's pretty big, as you can see. It's pretty big, it's comfortable. Only you can't distinguish between this surface and this surface. I wish this surface was textured. It's good. The computer has a shitty web camera. I really hate the quality of the web camera, but it's fine for normal purposes. Like, I really don't recommend it, but it's alright. There's also a microphone right here. You can't see it, I know. And the aluminium screen. I think that's all. First thing first, I'd like to tell you the bad things about this laptop. First of all, the screen of the laptop. See, there you go. The thing that I'm complaining about the screen is just its contrast ratio. Okay, the colors appear rich and all, that's all fine, but you know, the blacks aren't as good. Right here, I want to show you the contrast ratio of the screen. Like, the rim of the laptop, this is totally black, but you see the screen, it's supposed to be black. The wallpaper is totally black, but it's not because of the camera. Like, you see, this is black, but this is kind of gray. It's not, the whole thing is sort of gray. If you want, like, see, it actually looks like this, and it doesn't look good while you're watching movies because black colors just get grayed out. So don't get this laptop for either gaming or for watching movies. But if you do have an LCD screen or an external plasma screen, that's alright. You can always hook it up via HDMI. Another bad feature about this laptop would be its floating chiclet style keyboard. The thing I didn't like about this keyboard, the keyboard's kind of pretty good. You know, it's like you can comfortably tap on it. The keys are wide spaced. It's really got a nice feedback, but let me show you. Look at the keys. See, you can almost pull them out, and they don't have support below them. You can almost put your nail under them. See, and if by chance you put something under it, you might pluck out a key, which is pretty dangerous. See, and if you're okay with this kind of a keyboard, it's fine. I mean, it's your taste basically. It depends on how you like it. I know you can see some gaps below the keys. Yeah, there are big gaps below the keys. If you have, like, if you're eating food in front of the laptop and if some food falls down on these keys, it's really difficult to pull the food out. I mean, you might pull out one of the keys when you're cleaning this laptop, because a lot of dirt gets accumulated in these key pockets, as I would call it, and it's really difficult to clean and really impractical. I don't know why Acer went with a floating style chiclet keyboard even now. Arrow keys are pretty small, as you can see here. They're pretty small, and they move a lot, which I really don't like, because while gaming you use these four keys the most. Make a freaking video and these people are disturbing me. I also have a question about why Acer opted for this design for this laptop, because the area around the keyboard, it's totally gloss. This whole thing, it's totally gloss, so it's the area around the keyboard is quite susceptible to scratches and stuff. So I don't know why they've kept it gloss, because as you can see, I've just used this laptop for 3 months and it's already having thousands of scratches on it. I think that you're able to see it right there. Look at this big scratch. See this one right there. These aren't oil marks, most of them are scratches. Like, look at this. They're smudge scratches and they're also big scratches. Also, not only the keyboard area, even the lid area is gloss. I mean, fine, it looks good when it's new, but after 2 months it kind of looks really old. We really can't help it, but Acer shouldn't have gone with such kind of a design. As you can see, so many scratches are there. You don't see these scratches in general use, but they kind of pop out when you're in the office or anything, or when you're at college. It really doesn't look nice. Also, many people told me that the lid is really nice, but fine, it's nice, but you really have to maintain that niceness for it. Like, you can see oil marks. If you just touch it, you're going to put 5-6 oil marks on it, and you have to clean it regularly if you really want it to look nice, which is practically impossible. So another impractical thing that Acer went with this laptop, quite sadly, which I didn't like. Many people have been complaining about flexes on this laptop. Yes, there are flexes on this laptop, but I don't think that they are that noticeable. I've used this laptop for more than 3 months, like nearly more than 3 months now, and I'm quite okay with the flexes. Like, if you really want to see, this is the flex that you get. That's all, not more than that. See, not more than that. And also they said that the screen was pretty thin, and even it flexed. Show you the screen right here. Yeah, this is the screen, and I'll show you how it flexes. It's not much. I'm really applying a lot of pressure, so it's flexing this much. Yeah, not more than that. See, it's not more than that. The screen is pretty thin though, and it really feels delicate, but it's pretty strong according to me. Like, the flex doesn't bother me. There is a lot of flex below the DVD rack. It kind of makes the laptop look a little bit cheap. I mean, if you press it even moderately, it like goes inside and dents. I'm really not pressing hard, but you get the idea. It's just because that the DVD drive is so thin, it just bends so easily. But in practical and normal use, you don't observe as much flex. I mean, I don't use the DVD drive a lot, so I really haven't noticed it much during my use. I just noticed it when someone pointed it out to me. There's also this vent below the laptop, as the air goes inside this vent and comes out through this large fan over here. What I really would want to see is this vent. They should have made it a little bit bigger, because I'm getting dirt and dust accumulated over here, and that's really blocking the airflow. Yeah, I think that you can see it, which is really causing the laptop to heat up a little bit, but my laptop has never gone above 100 degrees, so it's manageable. Now let me tell you about the good things about this laptop, which there are quite a good things about this laptop that I would like to share with you. First of all is its battery. It has a really good battery life. The first thing that I noticed is that it has a really good battery. Like this is its 6 cell battery. I didn't go for the 9 cell because it pops out like this and it lifts the laptop, which is uncomfortable to carry in my bag. So I used the 6 cell instead. The battery is really nice. It has given me around 4 to 5 hours of moderate usage. People say that it gives you 6 hours, 7 hours. No, I really don't think that it would go to that height. Max you would get out of this battery is maybe 5 hours, not more than that. Another thing that I'd like to tell you is when you lift the lid up, the laptop gets lifted along with the lid, which I mean the laptop is thin and all, but you know it's a problem sometimes when you're trying to open the laptop with just one hand. You just have to manage it. See? See what I'm talking about? Also, when you close the lid and keep it in your laptop bag, the lid doesn't completely close. If you press it from the hinges over here and here, you press it neat and tight, it's closed. There's no gap. I'm not holding it, see? Seriously. I'm not holding it, see? The gap's closed and there's still little gap, but that's because of the rubber cushioning which is there in front of the screen.
Yeah,
Also,
I
I
know what you're
wanted to
holding
show
there.
you guys
You're
the
holding
power
block.
brick that Acer gave me. It's pretty good actually. When you plug it in and when the power's on, it shows a nice little LCD showing that yes, I have power. That kind of sounded dumb. I don't know what company this is, but it doesn't look like Acer, but I don't know. Acer gave this to me along with the packaging, the box with this laptop came from. And you know, it has served me well so far. I've been using it for a lot of time now. It's always on basically, but it has served me well nonetheless.
Wiping these screens all day long. Wiping these screens while I sing this song.
Yeah, I'm eating chocolate. You can't do nothing. I don't like stuff. I don't like his voice. He's just an asshole. Man, I seriously don't like stuff. Man, I'm going to look into him. Seriously.
I kid, guys. Come on. You know, this is just a joke. But they're gonna give us back now.